Now from the longtime home of the Angels, baseball from Orange County. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So here is Avisail Garcia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, right fielder, number 26.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at third. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Settling in now, DeAndre Camp. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he will make the play. 2 away now. At the plate, Brian Dozier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
That's a good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Echeverria's there, and a rather easy first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Adam Duvall is on deck. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Standing in, Adam Duvall. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Echeverria has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Evan Longoria.
too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, 1-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Here's Albert now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Albert.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Dozier onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. And that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Logan Morrison.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8.
So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Right side. Valbuena's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's Ben Revere. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
Batting
One
eighth,
away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in now, Carlos Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Avisail Garcia.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. DeAndre Hamp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Rays are in the hit column. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And a dive, but he's back in. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Evan Longoria flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And there's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they get the force for the second out. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Dickerson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding forward now, Adeiny Hechavarria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
This is line to left. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Digging in, Cole Calhoun, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a flare out to left center. Camp comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And this is fouled back and out of play. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Trout is on his way home. And the runner score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Camp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Baseman, number 7, Logan Morrison.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Avisail Garcia.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that one stayed too low apparently. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Cron. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
C.J. Cron.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder,
Here's
number
Ben
25,
Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Revere.
A chance here for Dozier at second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A changeup over the inside corner. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, DeAndre Camp. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder, DeAndre Camp.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swinging a looper to left. Revere over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Balbuena settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding in, Carlos Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Carlos.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready once again, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Into the box now. Cole He's 0 for 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that one stayed too low apparently. As a look, now the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Falling for it, Camp. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He singled and two. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Corey Dickerson.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Valbuena. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Echeverria now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Revere. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional.
Here's Albert now. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far.
First baseman, Albert.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Camp. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Ready for another chance.
Luis Valbuena. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Matt Andrews will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Salvador
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot
Center
now.
fielder.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the... Stepping up now, Ben Revere.
And
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder. And
here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. First pitch of the at-bat, and now the runner's trying for third. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Garcia has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Striding in once again, Carlos Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder,
Brad Boxberger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Mike Trout is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Number 56.
Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, that was a good swing on a good pitch. He just wasn't able to keep it fair. He's going to want that back. He may regret not keeping that pitch fair.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Malik Smith the next to He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ricky Weeks is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Cam Bedrosian comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Lucas Duda is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. Got him. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Perennial MVP candidates Mike Trout and Miguel Cabrera swing for the fences next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Angels, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Herald, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Cole Calhoun is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Kinsler for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Luis Valbuena.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. Valbuena takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he is in there. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready now, J.J. Kong.
Catcher, J.J. Kong.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back, That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Valbuena. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. In now, Ben Revere. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 25, Ben Revere.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Upton. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Andrelton Simmons is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Now a throw over to first. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And another throw over. And that's too high, ball 2.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Revere is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He drew a walk his first time up. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here. As he advances on the wild. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Victor Martinez.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. Now at the plate, Tim Braun.
Tim Braun.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
He's good.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners on first with one down. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again. Raimel Tapia as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he's waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
The batter, number 3.
Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A 1-1 home to Kinsler. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners are in to score as the lead changes hands. It's a 5-4 ball game. Digging in, J.J. Kong.
J.J. Kong.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Duvall is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Adam Duvall.
0 for
1 with a run scored thus far.
Adam Duvall.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point. Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Up next
0
for
for
the
1
Angels,
here in the early going.
second baseman. Luis
And that misses for ball
Valbuena.
1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second
Now
at-bat, C.J. Cron.
Designated hitter,
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Cron.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 6-5
The left
now.
fielder, number 25.
Here's Ben Revere as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that. Daniel Norris is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In there, and it's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit as the run will score to tie our ball game at 6 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrelton Simmons. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. And this is by Cabrera down the line, a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Carlos.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-2, here it comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Valbuena's got it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Smoke toward the hole. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adam
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The first baseman.
Here's Albert now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
From the belt, kicks and deals. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Luis Valbuena will be next. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Duvall rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Up next for the Angels.
Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Iglesias
Into shallow left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
C.J.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The left fielder, number 25.
So striding forward now, Ben Revere. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Martinez moving to his right, and he's safe. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Shane Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Pitch misses low, the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Tapia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Tim Braun.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Tigers. Designated hitter, Tim Braun.
Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Center fielder, Raymel.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There is Valbuena. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another shot now. J.J. Kong. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Andrew Heaney answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. A tag, and they get him at the plate. Now batting, Carlos Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. A couple of walks for him thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. At the plate. Luis Valbuena. It was a flyout for him, and Blaine Hardy takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Tapia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Albert will take the turn and head for home. The relay throw. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Hard hit at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Coming to the plate now, Ben Revere. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Grounded weakly to the left. A quick out number 1. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Number 8.
Now in the box, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Shortstop, Andrelton.
Hit on the ground to third. Glove by Cabrera. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Perez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And that's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. You're short, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Victor.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Tim Braun. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another chance? Raimel Tapia. He's got a hit in 3 at James McCann will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Here's Albert now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning.
Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Duvall is up with it, Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in, J.J. Kong. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit out towards second. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, C.J. Cron. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ben Revere. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Martinez is there, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. To third, Duvall over to his left, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Standing in, Victor Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Martinez.
Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box now, Carlos Perez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got 3 hits, including a double. Luis Garlobo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Right fielder.
Hard hit ball to second. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. At the plate, Adam Duvall. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tim Braun. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Designated hitter, Tim
Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, James McCann comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. So stepping in, J.J. Kong. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate.